Hey pal one, we are going to see what makes you guys hot. So you guys could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. What makes you hot is your mentality. Okay, I just heard you guys aren't victims, you're survivors. Yes, I'm picking up on that song by Destiny's Child, Survivor. Okay, so what makes you hot? You guys are hard workers, you're hustlers. You don't let your circumstances dictate the outcome of your life. You don't just fall over and die when something isn't necessarily going your way. Like, you keep fighting, you're a fighter, you're a survivor. That's what makes you guys hot. Something about your mentality here. That makes sense, because I was picking up on an air sign, but yeah, you guys, you can be really intelligent. Your intelligence makes you hot. Let's see, I actually want to move over to this side. Hold on. Okay, let's see. What makes my pile number ones hot? What makes my pile number ones hot? Okay, so, oh my god, you guys. Look at these. I was just gonna get one, but I guess both of them want to come out. So we had massage that just wanted to smack dab land right in the middle. And sex also came out. At the bottom of the deck, we have soak in a bath. So this is definitely giving like 18, 21 plus energy. What makes you hot? If you resonate with being intimate with multiple partners, or at least like one person throughout your lifetime, what makes you hot is your intimacy. Some of you guys, you could be 44 or 34. What makes you hot? You guys can have really attractive hands or feet, a really attractive body. What makes you hot? The way that you touch others. I am getting in a physical way, clearly, because this card came out, but also in an emotional way. What makes you hot? You tickle like people's brains, or you you scratch that itch in people's brains, something like that here with what makes you hot. Soak in a bath. Like, there's some things I want to say, but I don't know if I can. What makes you hot? For some of you guys, if you resonate with this 18, 21 plus energy with sex, what makes you hot is how aroused you get, okay? How wet you get with soak in a bath. It feels kind of awkward talking about this because I was not expecting this to come out. Okay, some of you guys, you could also be 46. What makes you hot? You could be very experienced in the bedroom. What makes you hot is your sex is really good. You're very sensual. Okay, let's see. Let's pull a few tarot cards for you guys. Yeah, if you guys have been intimate with other partners, I'm getting this energy here of like a soul tie. What makes you hot is how you can both physically and emotionally connect with someone. Like, you can be really good at sex, but you're also really good at connecting with someone on a spiritual and mental level by like itching something in these people's brains or their bodies, something like that here. Let's see here for my pile number one. What makes my pile number one hot? Some of you guys have really cute lingerie or sets that you wear, or your clothing in general. Okay, we have the Hierophant for what makes you hot. That's at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Pentacles. What makes you hot? Yeah, what I'm getting with this Hierophant and this Eight of Pentacles, what I was feeling in the beginning, when something goes wrong in your life, right? You don't fall over and die. You're a hustler. You're a survivor. You keep working. You keep pushing through. What makes you hot? Also, what I'm getting with this Hierophant, this like spiritual energy, is your intelligence, your authority perhaps, the way you use your intelligence to lead. What makes you hot? Your sex, your intimacy, Your sensual energy is life-changing. It's spiritual. You have very spiritual sex, or you give people spiritual awakenings through sex. Like, what is that? A Kundalini awakening, something like that here, where what makes you hot is, even if you're not having sex with people, what can resonate is, what makes you hot is you change people's life, their perspective. Even if you're not touching them in a physical way, what makes you hot is your ability to cause people to have spiritual awakenings or transform in a spiritual way. It's 8 of Pentacles. I'm gonna put this. What makes you hot? You're a hard worker, but you also like to have fun. What makes you hot is you work very hard, but you also take care of yourself. A lot of people can really like your feet. They think your feet are hot, or your hands. I was getting that. Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse. What makes you hot? You help people awaken. With the Two of Swords upright, it reminds me of an energy that's blocked off. It's confused. It's out of pause. But this being in the reverse, with the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, what makes you hot is you force people into a spiritual awakening. And not in a way that it's non-consensual, but being around you and your energy, especially if it's intimate and you guys have those ties, what makes you hot is people transform because of you. Pile number 1. Okay, yeah, you pull people out of sadness, grief, strife, negativity, all those things, and you cause them to have spiritual awakenings here. Especially if you resonate with being intimate with people or one specific person, this person feels as though you changed their life. Okay, so that's what makes you hot, pile number 1. I hope that resonated. Hey, pile 2, this is going to be a reading. We are going to see what makes you guys hot. What makes my pile number 2s hot? Okay, we have a build strength. Okay, what makes you hot? A lot of you guys have a very nice body. Okay, you could be toned, like your stomach, your arms, your thighs. You just have a really nice body. And it's funny because when I was shuffling, I heard that you guys are really caked up. Okay, so that's what makes you hot. Pile number 1 had a lot of physical traits and attributes come out too for why people think you're hot. Not why people, why did I say that? The reading is what makes you hot. Okay, so by me saying people, that's a message for me that a lot of people find you attractive. Pile number 2, a lot of you guys, like, you can go to the gym or you work out. Maybe you have a hobby. It could be boxing, dancing, yoga, whatever it is. I feel like you guys might work out around a group of people and they can find you really sexy, especially when you're wearing your workout clothes. Okay, but if you don't resonate with working out in the physical and the message of we don't even need to go deeper into that, but what I'm getting for you guys who don't resonate with like being like physically fit, or you don't feel that way about yourself and you're like, Kat, I don't know how people could perceive my body in that way because that's untrue. The message I'm getting for you guys is your mental strength here with this eye on her forehead. What makes you hot is how mentally strong you are, how you persevere, how you work through difficult situations and obstacles in your life, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what makes you hot. It could be a combination of both too. Build strength. What makes you hot? You're able to develop deep, meaningful bonds and connections to other people is also what I'm getting off of that card. Rest. Pile number 2, what makes you hot? You prioritize self-care, whether that is in a physical or emotional way. You take care of yourself. That's what makes you hot. A lot of you guys, though, you have specific regimens when it comes to the food you eat, the way you're working out, something like that here. Some of you guys, you could be an earth sign. What makes you hot is your ability to persevere through life's hardships, your physical body, how you keep up with yourself, you take care of yourself, but also your mental strength, your determination to get through difficult things is what I'm getting. Let's move that. Okay, let's see. Let's get into the tarot for you guys. Yeah, the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck after the reshuffle. So, yeah, you guys are strong mind, body, and soul. That's what makes you hot. People feel like you can take on anything, whether it's an emotional task or a physical one. What makes you hot? You're also inspiring, is what I'm getting. That's what makes you hot. Let's see what else for my pile number 2s. That's too many, but the Hierophant did come out in pile number 1. You guys might have came from pile number 1. Let's see. What makes my pile number 2s hot, Spirit? A lot of you guys are spiritual though, and you have a connection to a higher power. I'm getting that off of this card too. So that's what makes you hot, is your connection to the other side. Temperance. Yeah, you're a very balanced person. That's what makes you hot. You have specific regimens and routines that you follow. You take care of yourself. People see you as someone who is very balanced. That's what makes you hot, is that you have your shit together. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Some of you guys, you could be an air sign. What makes you hot? Not just your physical strength, but your mental strength with this Ace of Swords. And I love that. You guys are very mentally strong. Oh, a lot of you guys, you're psychic, you're clairvoyant, or you have some sort of gift. People find that really hot about you. Something here, like you could maybe, you're very spot on about something here, about predictions, or yeah. What makes you hot? You say what you mean and you mean what you say as well with this Ace of Swords. You're not a hypocrite. You're also like a no bullshit type of person. So yeah, what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 2, what makes you hot is you're very attractive physically and mentally. Okay, you're the best of both worlds. Someone's name can be Hannah. The Sun. What makes you hot? People feel like maybe some of you guys, you could be coaches here, but you make a really big impact on people. That's what makes you hot. Some of you guys, you could cause people to have revelations here with the Sun and the Ace of Swords. It's funny, I kind of got a similar energy in pile number 1, even though these feel very different, these 2 piles. What makes you hot? A lot of you guys, even if you are like older, people can think that you have a very youthful body and spirit. That's what makes you hot. You could have a lot of people who are afraid to approach you, especially if you do work out in an open space like a gym. A lot of people can find you attractive or they're intrigued by you, but they could be a little bit afraid. I'm also getting this energy too. What makes you hot is when people do you wrong, they know not to come back. Okay, they feel like that's going to bite them in the ass if they come back to apologize, if they come back into your life after wreaking havoc on it. These people, what makes you hot is people are kind of fear you in a way, and it's not in a bad way. People just know that you're very sharp, you're quick-witted. Maybe you can like destroy someone with your words, but rightfully so, right? If you feel as though like maybe they deserved it. It's something here where people don't toy around with you because they know that you're smarter than that, you are stronger than that, something like that here, where people would rather go, unfortunately, like manipulate someone who is not as intelligent or strong as you, is what I'm getting. That's what makes you hot though. Yeah, you're very stable, you're very strong. Yeah, I love that for you guys. But okay, pal number 2, I hope that resonated. Hey pal 3, this is going to be a reading. We are going to see what makes you guys hot. What makes my pile number 3s hot? I feel like you guys could be unknowingly seductive. That's what makes you hot. You're not trying really hard. You're not exerting so much energy into being sexy or making sure that you are perceived in that way. You just naturally are. Okay, so that's what makes you hot, is that I just heard yeah, you could be a natural seducer, okay? You could be very flirtatious. There could even be people who are jealous of your ability to make someone intrigued by you or interested. But again, like, you don't have to try too hard, I'm getting. Yeah, you don't try hard at all. A lot of you guys, you can be very naturally beautiful. Let's see. What makes my pile number 3s hot? Okay, we have connect with crystals. It's funny because when I was resetting the decks after pile number 2, this was at the bottom and it wanted to come out. So what makes you hot? A lot of you guys, you're very spiritual. Interesting. A lot of people are thinking pile number 3. I just have to put this out there. They are thinking, if I was as hot and sexy as pile number 3, I wouldn't be isolating myself, practicing my hobbies. I would be out there strutting my stuff. Okay, so some of you guys, what makes you hot is you're a popular loner. You could be very beautiful, very sexy, and you don't even know it. I'm picking up on that song by One Direction, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it's not hard to tell you don't know you're beautiful. Something like that here, where you can capture the attention of everyone in the room, but you have no idea, okay? So this is just another sign from spirit. They could be advising you right now to do some research on crystals regarding like your solar plexus chakra, something like that here, to become like more confident, something like that here, because you're absolutely beautiful, pile number 3. Like, I don't know if people are like afraid to tell you because they're so like a deer in the headlights over you, but you're drop dead gorgeous is what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. So what makes you hot though, again, like going off this popular loner energy, and also you don't know you're beautiful, okay? That's what makes you hot. Because you know there's certain people, like, they are, let's say, like conventionally attractive, or they are attractive, whatever it may be, and it's like they know that, so they like use that to their benefit. You're the opposite, pile number 3. Again, people are thinking to themselves, like, I don't know, what makes you hot? Certain people can think that maybe you have some sort of privilege, even if you don't resonate with that. Again, like, this is just their perceptions, right? What makes you hot? You don't even know how good you look. You might spend a lot of time in isolation by yourself. Maybe you guys are like very spiritual too. So that's why you isolate yourself, because you do a lot of like healing work on yourself or on others. So you want to make sure you take time to like decompress and take care of yourself. And my throat chakra is like kind of closing up right now. Like, it feels like I have to burp or something. So what makes you hot? You're not cocky. You're not egotistical. We also have take a walk at the bottom of the deck. What makes you hot? Yeah, you spend a lot of time alone. Interesting. A lot of people, maybe at first glance, they look at you and think, oh, pile number 3 is so beautiful. I bet they have so many boyfriends, so many girlfriends, so many suitors. I bet they go out all the time and they're constantly hooking up with all these people. But really, you spend a lot of time alone. So if people get to know you, or when they get to know the next layer of you, that makes you even hotter to them, because you're very beautiful, but you're not like throwing yourself on people. You're not constantly flaunting your beauty. You actually spend a lot of time alone in isolation, healing yourself, being like a healthy person. That's what makes you hot, pile number 3. A lot of you guys too, you could have a dog, and maybe some of you guys like go on a walking trail or around your neighborhood, something like that. And I feel like people who maybe even like drive by, let's say you're on the sidewalk in your neighborhood and you're like walking your dog, and then someone drives by and they see you, they think you're absolutely beautiful, something like that here. Let's see, let's get into the tarot. What makes you hot? The 4 of Swords. Yeah, what makes you hot is you're not throwing yourself onto everyone. You're not putting yourself out there. A lot of you guys, like, people wish you would put yourself out there more instead of being in this kind of secluded energy. I'm kind of picking up on like the Hermit card. What makes you hot? Don't take this if it doesn't resonate. Some of you guys are married with this 10 of Pentacles. That's why people don't see you like out and about, right, strutting your stuff. It could be because you're in a commitment, or that's what people think. People I don't know, people respect you. I don't know, I'm getting this weird energy that people think maybe because you look a certain way, they don't have to respect you, which is like disgusting. I hate that energy. But when I was gonna say look, lurk wanted to come out. So if you guys have like social media or you've posted a photo recently, you guys definitely have a bunch of lurkers, or like you guys can be prone to stalking. Oh, okay, pal number 3, you're so beautiful. You probably have experienced like a lot of like stalkers in your life or something like that, because I was getting lurking here. So you guys might have like a spouse that's like really protective over you, something like that here, or like a family member. Yeah, there's something about dogs here. You guys could have a dog as a protector. What makes you hot is that you're kept under wraps, or you keep yourself under wraps. Yeah, due to like turmoil maybe caused by other people perceiving your outward appearance. I don't know. It's an interesting message. We'll leave these here. Some of you guys, you could have been drawn to all piles. You watched all piles because this card came out in pile number 1 and pile number 2. Let's see here. What makes my pile number 3's hot? Yeah, this is the longest reading too, because I wanted to make this reading shorter. So what that's telling me is a lot of people stay in your energy field for a long time. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I'm getting, what was that one movie on Disney Channel? Princess Protection Program, something like that here, where you guys had to like hide. I don't know, like for some of you guys, maybe you've had to get a restraining order before. But hold on, all of my cards just dropped. Give me a second. What makes my pile number 3's hot? I don't know, in like a weird kind of dark way. What makes you hot is the fact that you do have to hide yourself from certain people because they get so deeply obsessed and infatuated with you in a weird way. Like, that's what I'm getting. That's what makes you hot. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys, you can be an air sign. What makes you hot? You set boundaries. That's what makes you hot. Period. I love that for you guys. Pile number 3. What makes you hot is you set boundaries. A lot of you guys have been in relationships before, commitments where the person got very deeply obsessed and maybe even possessive over you. So you've had to end a lot of relationships here with this Queen of Swords. You've had to be the one to break up with people because they were overstepping your boundaries, or yeah, being really possessive. So we also have the Page of Swords that fell on the floor for what makes you hot. What makes you hot, people feel like, I don't know, people feel like they don't stand a chance against you, or they would never be able to have a chance with you. Again, that's what makes you hot in this like way. The Lovers. What makes you hot, people feel, again, like you have a lot of suitors, you have a lot of people who you date, or if you don't resonate with that, people feel like a lot of people want to date you, and that's what makes you hot, is that you have like a wide variety of options available to you. What makes you hot, people can feel like, what makes you hot? There can be someone here or multiple people attracted to you simply because you rejected them and they like that chase. That's what makes you hot. Also, that you're not easy. That's what makes you hot. So we have 3 10s coming out. The 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. So 111 could be significant. You guys have probably been seeing that angel number a lot, or you guys could be born in January. You could be an Aquarius. What makes you hot? In this way, like I was kind of getting when the Queen of Swords came out, but I didn't speak on it. You could like possibly destroy people with your words. It's funny. A lot of you guys came from pile number 2 because the Ace of Swords came out, and I kind of got a similar energy and message through that card. What makes you hot? Your ability to say no to people and to set boundaries, right? Because maybe someone else would feel bad if someone asked them out, and the person who got asked out, maybe they didn't feel anything towards the person asking them, but they still say yes because they don't want to make the other person feel bad. Pile number 3 is like, oh, hell no. Like, first of all, the reason why I set boundaries is for me. It's for my safety. What makes you hot is you have become comfortable with other people being uncomfortable with your boundaries. Okay, pile number 3, that is what I am getting for you guys. That's what makes you hot. I hope that resonated.